Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about, well, the Gamergate 2 again. It's the content that I've been covering for about 2 weeks right now. Hey, going on the third one. Just a few more days to fill it up for the third one. But either way, here are some updates. Now they are trying to gaslight you. Here is an example. The person here we have here is a Kotaku Games journalist. Well, technically games, and then also journalist. As in, they are not really a gamer, not really a journalist. But hey, we digress here. Anyway. So, they are trying to claim that they don't have a connection with other agencies or other groups, or that they are not connected. Well, now, this is quite interesting, isn't it? Because we do know, for instance, at the very least, one of them, which is called Take This, is also connected with a few other companies like Sweet Baby Inc., etc., allegedly. And we can see here, Take This is also funded by, well, by the government.
This work is made possible by a grant from the Department of Homeland Security. DHS number EMW 2022 GR00036.
Yeah. So, I think we're reaching the levels of,
oh my god, it's not happening. Okay, fine, it's happening just a little bit. Okay, it's happening, but it's not much. Okay, it's happening. Okay, it's really happening, but hear me out. This is good for you.
we still have a few steps until we reach the bottom one, which is,
it's happening, but it's good for you.
It's going to get there eventually. But if you've forgotten who this bitch is, allegedly, you can see here at Kotaku, Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what some gamers think it does. Once again, we just need to go to their website to actually go and see that they are literally exactly what they are claiming that they are doing. They, in fact, announce it on their project pages, exactly what they have done. Here on God of War Ragnarok, which has a Agraboda who doesn't even match the actual lore. Imagine doing that with a black deity. Or Alan Wake 2, in which most of the game you play as not Alan Wake, even though the name itself is already there. But if you have forgotten who she is, anyway, let's take a look here.
Oh, you can't be racist against white people. Thanks for tuning in.
It got 2 community notes. This one is different. I just checked. This one is from today, and it's quite different. It has even more sources. Whoopsie daisy. No wonder these people hate Elon Musk because she... Hey, I'm not misgendering here. I'm pretty sure she goes by she. She started to share a lot of news complaining about Elon Musk on her timeline. But remember, with these people, always stay far away. Do not talk to them. Do not look at them. Do not stare at them. Do not even think about them. Because all of those things they consider as harassment. Yet they are that fragile. But, as usual, here we are dealing with people who are literally problematic. They talk about anti-Semitism, and here we have someone sharing news with anti-Semitism, Rachel Corey, who was, in fact, trying to defend the house of a terrorist who killed people. And it came quite conclusively the tractor had absolutely no visibility whatsoever. It was a consequences that happens to the families of people who support terrorists. But anyway, here we have, it works at Kotaku. After all, anti-Semitism goes hand in hand with the left. But they decided to go, well, I mean, let's go and take a look at what is happening around at Resetera. But before I continue, here's a trailer.
personified. We are immortal, we are legend, we are God's wrath made manifest, and we know no fear.
I'm back, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Right, so let's now cover up Resetera. I covered this in a previous video, but I made a mistake and part of it became muted, so ignore that one. Yeah. Anyway, right. So, Resetera, as you very much know what Resetera is, or if you don't, let's consider it the place where it smells like cat piss, and disappointment, and loneliness, and bad. You know, like those skin folds that hasn't been washed in weeks or months. That's what it smells like, Resetera. So it's not a good place to be in. Anyway, here it is. They began talking about the Steam curator shenanigans on this thread from March the 4th. And you know, a few people got banned because after all, it's their MO. Right, so one guy here kind of got banned because he decided to share a link from that park place, which is a banned link source. So you cannot share that one. No. You cannot tell the truth to these idiots. The left. You cannot tell the truth, otherwise they get really angry. Tell a line to conservative and he'll get angry. But anyway, somebody said that, but I don't remember. Anyway, moving on, and they decided to go and use the media bias fact check, and it says, oh, but it's far right. So, interesting, I decided to scroll down. This is a few days ago, summarizing what I did, and here is an idiot what he said. Here.
Their website says certain news organizations like CNN and NBC are left-wing biased, so I won't take their word for anything.
Really? CNN and NBC, literally, they couldn't even be more further left than that could possibly be. I mean, you just couldn't get any more left. In fact, I think media bias fact check here is actually being quite nice to them in not putting them at ultra far left. But this idiot here is so goddamn fucking far left that he actually thinks CNN and NBC is center. That is how Resetera operates. This is Resetera. So you know this place here is like hope goes to die. Facts die here. Right, so let's cover up on what they have for these days. I mean, recently. Obviously, they are still apparently talking about it because apparently they are going to keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. Right, now they're going there at triggering and getting triggered over and over again about the manifesto that somebody shared in a Steam review, which was absolutely kind of hilarious because it doesn't even mean it's a manifesto or anything of the sort. Well, leave it to them to actually take everything out of context, because after all, it's Resetera, the place where you get banned for sharing the truth, isn't it? The joys of that place. I mean, I think the best way to describe Resetera is it's like I said in the beginning of the video, is that you go inside a house, you open the door, you start hearing meows of multiple cats around. Then suddenly you take a whiff of the inside air that it is in there and you smell mold. But the most overpowering smell so far is the cat piss, that ammonia smell. Then you go on and enter a little bit more and you take that another whiff of that place, and then you start smelling sweat, desperation, loneliness, and you look at the couch, you see a stain where the person sits with a crappy laptop and typing retarded nonsense, and you see them possibly not hyper, and with a very bad hair, balding, and lipstick. Yeah, that's basically what you get from the average member of Resetera, of the average look of Resetera, and all of those things of Resetera. But let's go. Not a single tweet the official Helldivers Discord is anti-trans. No, you moron! Like I said, this is why Gamergate is happening, because you people cannot deal with the truth. The fact is, they are trying to keep the modern day politics out of it. Even discussing or being pro or against it, it's just apolitical. You should not shove in your current day politics into the game. I wish that game was a bit cheaper so I could afford it, but I cannot. Because obviously these people are absolutely insane and they need to lie to spread their narrative. It's the only way you can spread the narrative is through lies, and that this is exactly what it is. Here they try to show an example of a failed boycott. Boycott Modern Warfare 2, we want dedicated server. I do remember when this shit show happened. I never purchased Modern Warfare 2 and I intend not to do it. But if you want a good example of how absolutely bad these things are, as in your example is really bad, we can always, I mean, literally always go and check out how many players we have right now at Suicide Squad. Right, at the recording of this video, we have a Saboteur, my best example, the greatest example of a 2009 game released quite some time ago, recently released on Steam. It's at 563 players. Suicide Squad, a new game released in 2024 that was released slightly more than a month ago. It's at 516 players. That game costed millions to make. How is that going on for you people at Resetera? How is that going? I don't think it worked very well. If you really want to do a good example of a boycott, let's take a look at what you people tried to do at Hogwarts Legacy, when you people even went and harassed people on their streams. You harassed people on on Twitter, even for mentioning the game. You people went after them. You caused some of them to actually even cry live because you people were harassing them. That boycott worked, didn't you? Yeah, one of the biggest sellers of 2023. This is what it is, you goddamn fucking retards. This is why you never take anything out. Never take anything out of Resetera because it all fails. And here we have, obviously, coming in with the obvious anti-Semitism. It's the left and anti-Semitism, left and lies. It seems to be the standard of everything here. It's, after all, Resetera and the left. Here they are. Oh yeah, I forgot. Now they are going after Elon Musk. That's just amazing. These people really are averted to facts. You can, if you want, you can go and check out, because obviously you will not even be able to post on this heavily regulated forum. Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck you, YouTube, and remember also, stay away from these people, not only for your health, but because they cry harassment even if you think about them. The joys of life.